Okay, what up everybody? Welcome to another video by the Asian Robot. Today, I'm actually gonna talk about a little something that people have been messaging me about. They've been telling me that they're actually having difficulty dealing with the early part of the game and getting, you know, the easy builds going. Okay, so I think a lot of people missed it, but if you're having trouble with the early game, right, I'm going to show you how to build one of the early game armor sets. And all you have to do is build everything from this one behemoth. It's called the Gnasher, all right? Gnasher hammer. Okay, this is the Gnasher hammer. I'm not even going to use the buff. I'm just going to use everything base. So, you know, of course I've got extra cells in here. Iceborne, Shrike Zeal, very easy to obtain. And the rest is all Gnasher stuff. Gnasher cap, Gnasher cloak, Gnasher grips, Gnasher treads. The perks that I stuffed into this, I'm going to show them to you. I just put in 6 etheric attunement. Why? Because Zeal is great. Zeal is better than etheric attunement in most cases, but the reason why I put etheric attunement in here is because I want to trigger the effect more often, right? So I've got etheric attunement in there. Rage, because with this build you can just take hits, so taking hits improves your damage. Rage Hunter, when the behemoth is in rage you deal more damage, which is fantastic because you can get it in rage pretty quickly. Sturdy, if the behemoth whacks you, you can just tank the hit and keep whacking it back. Tenacious, your damage is based off your hit points. With this you've got a lot of hit points. And Toughness obviously comes baseline with the Gnasher set, improves your health and whatnot. Okay, first of all, before we actually go into the combat showcase, I'm actually going to teach you how to construct the Gnasher set. So, one thing which I'm going to show y'all, which I think will be really, really easy to see, okay? I'm going to actually go to my overlay here, right? I'm going to do a little capture of the Chrome window. Did you know that there is a Dauntless wiki? Now, I know the window looks a little wonky because of the coloration and whatnot, but I'll have to just deal with that for a bit. Because I don't know why it translates so badly. I think it's because I think it's because I'm using a single screen, so it just has this really awkward coloration. Anyway, bear with me. If you go to the Dauntless wiki, and I'll put the link to Dauntless wiki in the description of the video, but you can actually visit there and you can see Gnasher cap, whatever. If you go to the Gnasher cap, you click on it, all right, you're going to go to the Gnasher cap, right? You can actually see what is required to construct the stuff. And you can, if you click on the stuff, like Gnasher hide, for example, it'll tell you exactly where to find it. All that you need for this entire armor set and weapon is to quite literally, okay, hang on, I'm just going to close this. It's to quite literally go and slay any Gnasher. Where can you find the Gnashers? You can literally find the Gnashers as early as Iron Falls. And because all you need is Gnasher stuff, you can just grab that and do the island events on Iron Falls. But you can start island hopping as early as Sunderstone. Alright, just start island hopping around these low-level islands. Gather lots of Aether Sparks. You can have a power surge weapon pretty darn quickly. Alright, don't underestimate island hopping. If you don't know that technique, there's a video on that as well. You don't even have to slay the Rage Tail Gnasher in Ulrich's Peak to construct any of the full set. Now, you will need to slay it in order to power surge it, alright? But you can start slaying the Rage Tail Gnasher once you're about 3 levels above it. Okay, please remember that when you're just starting out, right, you don't need to do what I do and fight behemoths above my level. No, I do that as a way of demonstrating the effectiveness of the build to you guys. But essentially, you should be above the level of the island that you're going to. In fact, look, what is recommended? I'm level 7 right now with the hammer. What is recommended is Iron Falls, which I would literally be at most 3 levels above. So when you're just starting out, right, you don't have to imitate what is shown in the videos. I do that because my Slayer's Path is maxed out. All of my gear is maxed out. I have to go to a higher level to show you that even if you guys were to build the base stuff, the build would still work. That's why I go to the higher levels. So if you're new to the game, construct the full Gnasher set, all right? just construct the full Nasher set. Get your Iceborne Omnicell. Again, go to the Dauntless wiki. If you don't know how to construct this stuff, it'll tell you. All right, and then you can just build it. All right, most of it you will have very quickly. Do your island hopping. If you don't know what that is, make sure to access my video on island hopping. You can ask in the comments. I'll happily link you to it. But if you do that, right, let me show you. I'm going to go above my level to compensate for the bonuses that I already have. So we're going to go to the highest possible level with this. Full Nasher set. As always, there's no video cut. There is no video cut because I don't want you guys to think that I'm changing my equipment around. No. We're going to go in with exactly what you see, all right? Everything that you see, 100% legit. This full Nasher set, all right, is useful while you're trying to farm your your first easy build. And you can use this with any weapon, all right? That needs to be stated. Get the full Nasher set. You can use it with any weapon. You can use this build with any weapon. So for any Dauntless newbie, like I said, you're having trouble, build this. You can do it with any weapon. Whatever is your favorite weapon, just build it and go. Okay, let me show you how it works. We'll just go to whatever's in front of us. Volimir's the closest, so we'll go beat him up. All right, I'm just gonna beat down these creatures using this exact build. All right, it is effective. It is effective. Why? Let me show you. You activate the Shrike's Zeal. Now, you don't have to worry about doing like the Mighty Landbreaker that you've seen me do in some of the Hammer videos, but you will stagger stuff so easily. And the more hits you take, the more your damage improves, FYI. Now, of course, your damage will go down a bit because Tenacious is based on your current hit points. So, of course, you're going to lose out a little bit of your current hit points whenever you take a whacking. But the point of this is that it doesn't matter whether you're taking a whacking or not. You will always be able to recover thanks to Iceborne Omnicell. You can dodge if you want. If you don't want to dodge, that's perfectly fine. You know, you don't have to. You can use all your stamina for mostly dodging and attacking because you don't have to worry about any of that. See, that's the key thing. That's the key part of this whole thing. And all you really have to do is just wait for the behemoth to get enraged and mad. Once it's mad, you deal even more damage. So that's a thing that I guess you know, this set makes very possible. You see, this behemoth is above my level, but it's just so easy to beat him down. You know, and you can even use the Iceborne Omnicell for additional damage and whatnot. Now, of course, it's better to throw that out when you have full hit points for the damage bonus. In case you didn't know, Iceborne gives you a damage bonus. But once you trigger the Nasher ability as well, you deal even more damage as well. All right, so there's just a lot of damage all chalked up in here, and the increase in speed thanks to the Shrike Zeal is just fantastic. So yeah, you can just do this like it is literally like the lowest possible effort you could ever put in with a build. Like something hits you, you just ignore it. And once your Nasher ability triggers, nobody even cares anymore at that point. There you go, Nasher ability trigger. Whoa. Volimir just literally teleported. Love that. Ladies and gents, may I introduce you to the world's most buggy game? And that's it. Like, obviously, it will take a bit longer, you know, compared to my easy builds, because my easy builds are like perfected, you know, they're optimized. But again, if this is your experience, you're still gonna have a very, very easy time. You see what I mean? Well, let's take on this Shrike, 6 levels above me. Now, again, this is to compensate for my bonuses. Please do not actually do this. You should only be fighting things around your level if you're gonna run a build like this, especially when you don't have anything power surged. All right, just fight things around your level and you're good to go. Yeah? That's all you gotta do. All right, so don't like sweat it. Don't feel like you have to try too hard. Okay. Just do your thing. I'm just gonna wait for this guy to do his thing. There we go. Just gonna knock him down that way. Now, of course, he's dishing out massive damage to me, but that's okay because when you take hits, your Iceborne cools down faster, you know, and your Nasher ability cools down faster. And when you have the Nasher ability on, you literally cannot be staggered. So there's that. It's great. Not only do you deal more damage, you cannot be staggered. It is fantastico. Just using my Iceborne for a little extra damage too. Giving him the knockdown business. Shrike was like so angsty. He doesn't want me to knock him down. Like when it's a big obvious attack, please do dodge. I know this build doesn't require you to dodge, but you know, if it's a big obvious attack, like do yourself a favor and dodge. All right, you'll be so much happier for it. As you can see, there's like literally no effort on my part. Like I'm just not even giving a shit. Oh, he's enraged? I just swing through it. Wow, I've got my Nasher bonus. I'm in Angie mode. Like, you just don't put in any effort. You know? So if you're having trouble, now this will work with any weapon. Okay, this will work with any weapon. Any of them. You could throw a sword on this, it'll work. You can throw a pike on it, it'll work. You could throw anything on it and it'll work. Same builds, all weapons, it works, okay? So if you are having trouble with the game, you're having difficulty in, you know, getting started, you're finding it hard to make your easy builds, this will help you do it, okay? Just remember, I covered this in several videos, but I think I never really did a dedicated video on this. But yeah, this is probably like one of the first builds you want to make, and it'll just get you through content. Okay. Thank you very much for watching this, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy my content. And of course, we have to give some thanks to our members before we carry on. Okay. So here are all of our top members right now. Okay. I'm going to give out my thanks. First of all, to our lovely prestige section. First of all, to our Plus Ultra. That is Death Dawning 982 at Plus Ultra, our top fan. We've got Oh Mr. Cream Puff, Zach NFG, Rogue Assassin, Joshua Moritz, Jerry Fast, and Stephen Martin at Prestige. Thank you guys so much. We also will be having the honor tier, where I have to give my thanks as well to Turtle Dove, Bob John, Nate the Great, Jammer Boy, Grim Reaper, 2296, Curtis Schussler, MjRiffle, Shadow, Corey Ryu, Benjamin Savage, Lady Neo, Anarchy Inc., Greasy Burger, Stephen Geyer, Killer Team Gaming, and Coda CMF. Thank you guys for being honored members. This is fucking fantastic. You guys are great, and I appreciate all of you. Thank you guys so much. And of course, thank you to our cool bots as well for sticking with your membership. All right, more content coming soon. Y'all stay frosty, okay?